Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Kikoemasu ka, Mina? Hi. Hello, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello to Nimby. Hello, Loop. Hello, Terry. Hello, Fazak. Hello, Brian. Hello, Nerjoku. Welcome in. Hello, Simon. Hello, Mar. Welcome in. Hello, Jaidora. Hello, Keishin. Welcome in. Hello, XA LARP. Welcome in. Hello, Fazak. Hello, Zero. Welcome in. Hello, Doncho. Hello, Jello Shot. Welcome in. Hello, T-Wagons. Welcome in. And I think that's it. Oh, hello, Terry. Welcome in. Is there anybody else? Oh, hello, Wizard. Welcome in. I think I got everybody so far. Hello, Lurkers as well. Audio is good. Awesome. Ugh. I'm a little late because my cat she's so annoying, but she's like oh, hello, welcome in, Layla. My cat's so annoying. Like she's such a bitch when it comes to like her litter, and it's like, so I've been like dealing with this cat in particular on like how particular she is. I like clean that shit. And I try to change like different like I try to change like different litter types too and stuff, and I even like thought it was like a health thing too, because I take her to like the vet and stuff like that. But this cat in particular just loves to pee on like, she just loves to pee on like fabric, and it's so annoying. It's actually really annoying. Hello, welcome in. Not Kyrie, welcome in. Hello, True, welcome in. Hello, Hobo, welcome in. Sorry, how come got it? Hello, Updog, welcome in. Like owner, like cat, how dare you? Yeah, so it's just one of the things that it bothers me so much about this cat is that like she just likes to pee pee in like she just loves to pee in like fabric all the time. Maybe those dog pee pads would work. Maybe. It's like my other cat is like very immaculate when it comes to her litter stuff. Like we have like a litter like robot, so it's not like one of those things where like the litter is not clean or anything like that. How about those doggy diapers? But she's a cat though. Cats don't usually. I've never seen a cat wear diapers, have they? But yeah, she's like fussy cat, fussy baby. Yeah, she just does this, and it bothers me so much. But then like my first, like my older cat, they're, by the way, they're like only like 4 months apart, but like I call her my older cat because I found her first. Like I raised her like actual kitten like at 3 weeks, so I was able to like really potty train her really well as a kitten. But then the second one, I found her when she was like older. She was like probably like maybe 2 months at that point. And she's also an outside cat, so I would imagine that she has more of like a stray cat type of like antics and stuff like that. But anywho, that was my dilemma earlier. I had to like clean up the pee. Rebellious teen cat. I don't know. Hi, welcome in, Fazak. Welcome in. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up for the Powa stream earlier. For those who don't know, I was made Riko on Powa's stream, and it was very fun. How many people in chat actually watched that stream? I went kind of crazy in that, not gonna lie. Hi, welcome in, Rachel. Welcome in. It's not a phase mom. It's truly not a phase mom. I completely forgot about that stream. Oh no. Well, you can watch the VOD for it. Bear Maid was getting on it. We really needed to spice up the situation, right? Only a little of it. Okay. Anywho, I feel like there's a lot of topics that we can actually talk about before, or maybe during the stream. It is like a Q&A for Marshmallow, so I'll have it up the whole time. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to read everybody's Q&A questions today, but one thing for certain, I don't know if you guys have been feeling this, but my throat has been feeling kind of like off for like the past 2-3 days and stuff like that. It's like I thought I was getting sick because like my throat felt kind of off, but like I'm not coughing, to say the least. It just feels weird. It just feels really weird. And I've been taking some medication for it, but I don't know if it's like the right medication now that I think about it. Is this foreshadowing to Frog Mai's return? I hope not, because once we reach to Frog Mai, it might be really bad. Seasonal allergies? I think so. It might be. Oh, Pepakua. Wait, I do have that. You're on to something. Maybe I'll go and take some of that later today. Yeah. Let's first things first. I think this is such an exciting event that just happened today, or this past week actually, and then it ended today. But have you guys been following the Artemis 2 exploration for NASA? Like, I kind of like found out about the NASA launch kind of late. But like when I found out about like how we successfully sent people up to space and stuff like that, I was like, whoa, why did I not know about this? And then so I've been like watching all the updates and stuff like that. They came back today. They did. They officially did their splashdown, aka they're landing into the Pacific Ocean at 5 p.m. Pacific time today. Okay, now I'm coughing. Was there a big robot on the dark side of the room? The moon? No? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not really sure, actually. I watched them lift the people in helicopters and how their toilet broke in space. Oh yeah, that's right. It did break in space. I did see that headline. Are you okay? Maybe I'm not. All of a sudden, I'm starting to cough again. Maybe I am dying. Hi, Sick Rijo. I missed you. I missed you too. I missed you guys. I feel like it's been so kind of busy from my end too. But yeah, for the Artemis stuff, it's been quite an interesting watch the whole time. Like, I'm not much of a person who's really into like space exploration, to be honest. But like, so I didn't realize how monumental this time around for the crew of Artemis 2 going into space this time around. I did not know. Like, I think I know that we've had a history of going on the moon at one point, but I was always under the impression always under the impression that, like, I don't know why, but like every so often we go to space and then like, and that's it. Same. Glad others care more than I do. Do you get something to soothe your throat? No, not yet. I should though. But so now that I know about the risk of like how there's been a lot of failed attempts / like tragedy in the space history of people going up to space, like then I felt the actual weight of how serious everything was going to happen for this launch and everything like that. So I'm very, very happy that all 4 of the astronauts that went up to space this time around are safe and sound, and they are with their family. So I'm really happy for them. But I do think that the timing of all of this with like the space stuff is kind of sad and tone deaf in a sense, because you know the state of the world is not good at the moment. We're going through wars right now. Everything is a mess with like economy wise and everything. So seeing something like this big go up into space and how much money all of this is, it's like, it's cool, but at the same time I'm like, ooh, I don't know how to feel about this too. So I have a flurry of emotions of like good and bad, and I don't know if chat feels the same way too. Anywho, I'm gonna set things up for the stuff for the marshmallow, and then we can go on our merry way and start talking and stuff like that. Let's see. I thought I had a thing for slideshows already. Looks like, oh, I do. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna delete everything that I had earlier. Oh, there's also like drama too that I'm pretty sure you guys already have been following on Twitter and stuff like that. But anywho, we can talk about that later. I get it. That money could be in my pocket. Smile. True. I think we can be a little bit richer, right, Nina? just you know, a little bit more money doesn't hurt the rest of the people. Okay, so let's see. Hi, jajang. Oh, I just realized how big the thing is. But we have our first question of today, which is very interesting, is have you ever thought of wanting to work in the medical field, like being a doctor or a nurse at one point in your life? I think as an Asian person, I think that yes, it's a given. Pazog, thank you so much for the gifted 5 memberships. What the heck? Thank you so much. Make sure to say thank you to his generous gift, guys. Very nice. Thank you again, Fazak. What did I do? You spent so much money for Paula's thing. But yeah, I have thought about wanting to become a doctor or a nurse, but I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid when it comes to STEM projects, you know, like, or STEM subjects. I can't math. I can't science. I can't do any of that. It's a lost cause to begin with, so that's my answer for the medical question. Can you actually imagine me as a nurse? Because I can't imagine myself as one. I think I would. I'm also pretty squeamish when it comes to like, you know, trauma for the body. Like I don't think I could even survive when it comes to like seeing a lot of like blood. Actually, I do. Really? Ha 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 ha. I don't think so. That would be terrifying if Riko were our nurse. I think it would be terrifying as well. Now imagine Riko as your surgeon. Am I crying from fear or the need for nurse Kumae? That's for you to decide. It's not easy. I dropped out of the RN program. Ooh. Well, you dropping out, you already knew that it was what was best for you. I do think that a lot of people who do go into the health program or health care like industry, I think that there's a lot of people who are in it whose heart is actually not in for the best intentions, and it's just only for money, you know? Because like I imagine, like, I think that the most perfect type of like person to get into like healthcare is people who actually want to help out, you know, people who are in need, and whether it is to like help heal them or other things that like to help them with their quality, like to improve their quality of life. I do think that a lot of people who go into it are like, they don't go in for the best intentions, and you just hear like horrible stories of like bedside manners or anything else like that, you know? Yeah. but anywho, but yeah, I am pretty squeamish when it comes to stuff like that. Kind of, but if you are squeamish about blood and tissue, you are cooked. I am so cooked. I think for me, seeing blood when it's like in front of me, I don't feel the squeamishness of it. Like, I'm pretty sure I've told you guys in the past that in high school I used to volunteer at the hospital, and I used to do sanitation for surgical instruments to help out and stuff like that. So I'm used to looking at like I'm okay with the smell of blood and seeing all these like surgical instruments needing to like be cleaned and being sanitized and stuff like that. But when it comes to like seeing the action of a doctor like doing incisions on a living being, you know, for me, that's like the ick part for me. Like, and having to see like the blood that comes out from like, you know, the cuts and everything like that, and then seeing like sutures happening is like, ooh. Ooh, I can't. And then also like, I know that a lot of like people who are in the nursing / like doctor or whatever in like the healthcare thing, they don't deal with just like, you know, regular folk. They also deal with like all sorts of people, like homelessness or you know, anything with like mental health with other people, whatever. And like I'm really, really, really sensitive with smells. So like knowing that some people who don't take care of themselves come in and they're like their body part is so infected that they need to like, and it's like they need to amputate, like my friends tell me about how bad the smells are. It's like, ooh, I cannot. Don't worry, guys. I'll train her to be a good nurse, please. I don't need to become a nurse. Nurse Riko saving children by saying she's a fussy baby and failing fifth grader questions like 5 times 2 equals 20. No! It's 10. I know it's 10. Did I do that in that stream? Damn, girl. Don't need to call me out for the money part. No, I think it's fine too, like if you're going in it for money. But if you're like, you know, not doing a good job of taking care of people, then that's a different story, you know? That's how I feel. Can't tell you about that because I only know about EMT, but packing wounds and stopping bleeding, and you feel the warmth while you are trying to stop, and yeah, all kinds of smells and residues. Ugh, I can't. Please be a nurse so we can have an excuse to say hello, nurse. I can cosplay as a nurse. How about that? How about that? Okay, じゃあ we'll do our next question now. Hi. Will you marry me, please? chat, if you're a long-term viewer, do you know the specifications of what you need to do in order to be an eligible bachelor to marry me? Come on, chat, do you remember? Okay, who was it? I have no idea, but I think it's funny. It's not for the squeamish. No, seriously. I'm convinced Kavinsky made this tomorrow. I think so too. Can we say, hey, what's up, doc? Oh no, sorry, me for Gar. Can we get a divorce? Well, sure. If I can get your insurance money. I'm just kidding. You get used to Terry, but you can apply menthol to the upper lip massage to help with the smell. Eh, so nanda. Well, for those who don't know, you must be able to provide me with 80 elephants. And then provide me a life of not letting me have to work for the rest of my life, and I'll just do VTubing. And I become a Pilates mom without being a mom. All the elephants. Bro, is that desperate, huh? Deal. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. 80 elephants is crazy, guys. It's actually really crazy. Damn, use that advanced tactic of marry into money or property and seize it through the bar. And without doing the Pilates, yes. Getting Riko to say yes, it's like getting a legendary. Need to put the work for it. I'll become the world's greatest poacher. No, I don't. I cannot condone to poaching. You have to be able to whisper to the elephants, and the elephants are willing to be under your care. I gotta put in the work for a legendary. I just pulled 3 in my last 10 pull. Wow. Sugoi-ne. Every tuber gets asked this question. It's true. It's very true. Okay, I have more. I think people posted more, but I need to actually add it into my slideshow. But I have this one. Before I delete all these. Can we Kumapons get jetpacks? What are we? Are we bootlegs of Chatinos? Jetpacks? Yeah, I don't want you guys to be copying another community like that. Think more. Think something that's better than jetpacks. Think about food, healthcare. Instead of jetpacks, can we get a Nintendo Switch too? Think about it. I thought he had jetpacks. Riko can just throw us with my strong arm. How about hover packs? Hover packs. Ooh, let me think about it. Yeah, but jetpacks, we can reach the cookie jar. I'll take the blue bread. See? Give him only beans and Taco Bell, and either he gains thrust or it explodes the basement. That just means that you guys are just gonna turn gassy. To answer that question, I'll think about it. Because I don't have the funds for that, you know? So maybe you guys have to make that yourself. Yeah, basement dwellers. Let's focus on basics like food and medicine. At least 60 of us are like blacked out in Family Guy death poses and rotate as Doom to it. We want that. Can we get a warp pack instead? Hi, welcome in. Jetpack possibility. I'll think about it. You know, I might sound very mean when it comes to stuff like this, but I do like a good suggestion when it comes to it. Okay, I will mark this. See. Okay. Download these two. Some of these questions are so funny. Let's see. There's another one. Orchid is red. If you do it, let's do that to save. I'm just really like saving everything that I can. Okay. Some of this is ego stuff too. Okay, let's see. Hi. Okay, so in this question it says, out of all your VTuber friends you have, which one would you be able to pick up and yeet? Likewise for Kumapans. VTuber wise, that is. I haven't met all my VTuber friends IRL, so I'm gonna just say this in terms of model wise. So, in terms of model wise, I think I could probably chuck Natsumi or Maru, because they're just like, you know, they're just small girls, right? For their models. So I think I can probably chuck them easily. I think. This is what I think. Chisato, ooh, you know what? Chisato is also a good candidate too. She's also a good candidate, but she's not as small as Natsumi or Maru. Now that I about it. Riko Kumar, have you met my Oshi Pizza? Yes. I love her so much. But like, is there anybody else that I think I could yeet than that? Okay. I still think top one is gonna be Natsumi, second is Maru, and then 3 will be Chisato. Is she holding you at gunpoint? What do you mean? She would never. She loves me so much. Pizza. Anyways, that's it. As for Kumapans, who to yeet, that's very easy to yeet. It's definitely a tie between Lex or Koda. Yeah, a tie between Lex and Koda, because Lex, we already know he's just so small, right? He's just a speck of dust, so I can just go beep. But like Koda on the other hand, like IRL, he's a tiny guy. I can definitely like bowling ball him and I go score at the bowling alley. Riko, I'm 145 centimeters, about 4 or 5 in freedom unit. Ooh, another person so easy to lift. Yeah, okay. Definitely Layla too. Now that I think about it, getting straight. But I think that most Kumapan are very tall, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah. I think Kumapan are very tall from what I've listened so far. Because, you know, anybody who's taller than me, than 165 centimeters, is automatically deemed as tall to me, right? So definitely you guys are tall. But then anybody who's like shorter than me or around the same height as me, yeah, you're definitely pretty eatable. I would imagine it to be 5'8". Yeah, you're taller than me, so goodbye. We are the size of mascot costume. You know, Kumapan are they're just diverse, you know? They're diverse in terms of like, you know, where they're from and how tall they are. So you could say they're all different shapes and sizes. But yes, number one yeetable VTuber friend is Natsumi, and then number one yeetable Kumapan is Lex or Koda. Hi. Hi. we will go on to the next one. Okay, if you could be any creature that isn't bear related, which creature would you be? Fantasy included. Fantasy included. Well, you didn't hear it from me first, but like, once upon a time, I could have been an Oni, but I did think about being, okay, I've talked about this multiple times, but I have thought of being a rabbit at one point. I have thought of being a elf as well. I have thought of being a what was it again? I'm trying to, a seal. And then I have thought of being what was it again? I said Oni, bunny, elf. And I have thought of being, this is so boring, but just a regular human. So it's not even a creature. But I thought about these in total. But like I ended up not being a seal because I think that trying to emulate a seal as a VTuber is kind of difficult, and like CTubers were all the rage, right? So like, you know, I think automatically like a shy lily or a bow. So I never thought of doing that because how can you really show seal like features as a VTuber without having like the floppy ears and stuff like that, right? So I didn't think about that. As for bunny, I wasn't inspired by Pekora or by Pippa or anything like that. I just really like bunnies, so I was thinking of that, but I didn't do that. And then oh yeah, Gura as well, exactly. But yeah, I just didn't think about being a bunny because I think that bunny characters are like, to me, I think they're like supposed to be timid, right? And very, you know, kind of shy in a sense. But, you know, of course, like the people that we love in VTubing, our famous rabbit friends, are not really that timid. They're pretty crazy to, you know, but yeah, I didn't do that. And as for elf, it was just an afterthought. I like elves. Like I think elf like designs are so cute, but I just didn't really cook with that. So in terms of bear was like, oh, so cute. I like bears, so I picked bear. I think I could have been a pretty good dog, to be honest. But I didn't really think about being a dog either. There was like a lot, like you guys have to like understand that like the Riko 1.0 model was from Nizima, right? This website where it already has like pre-made models and stuff like that. So the Riko model was like, the 1.0 Riko model was like, ooh, that looks like the best model I've seen in the website for me, right? So like there was like countless pictures of like cat girls and stuff like that, and I was just like, nope, doesn't seem like it. So yeah, what kind of dog? A couch potato? I think I would be a very good energetic dog. You may not be a dog, but you got that dog in you. You do give golden retriever energy when it comes to puzzles and games. I think I could have been a good dog VTuber, honestly, but it just, I think at the time Nizima didn't have any dog VTubers, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. What kind of dog though? Now that I want to think about that. I think I could have been a pretty good like you said, golden retriever, maybe. I don't think I would have been a good Shiba Inu, because Shiba Inus are like very like cat-like somehow, so not to that. Also, thank you so much for being a needy baker, Lex. Thank you. A hot dog. Yeah, so maybe like a fluffy dog. What are your thoughts of being a demon? Ooh, I honestly didn't think I could really play the part as a demon, as an ogre, because Onis are ogres, right? So I honestly didn't think I could play the part, you know? I don't know. Do you think I could have played the part as Pisa? Do you think I could have been Pisa this whole time, guys? Now that I think about it. Blue healer Riko? Like a sheepdog? Maybe. Maybe Pisa is your evil twin sister. No, she's not evil. She's a good girl. Maybe it's possible if you believe hard enough. Maybe. She steals your Wi-Fi and lives in your attic. We're getting so close to greatness to Shrek code. That's crazy. Pisa is inevitable. No, don't say that, guys. Oh, Ivan. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. What do you call your fans? Do you call them fisters? Welcome, Iron Fisters. Welcome in, Iron Fisters. What do you call your community? Fisters. Are you fisting? Welcome in, Ivan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Konkuma yaho kumae Riko desu. I might look like a bear, but I'm not a bear VTuber. Iron Fister. Iron Fist. Wait, are you actually Fisters or no? If you hadn't had a community name, that should be your community name. I think it's nice. Welcome, Fisters. Wait, what if like, wait, Ivan, do you have like a catchphrase? Do you have a catchphrase? You know, like how I go konkuma yaho kumae Riko desu, or maybe your greeting is let's fist. Wanna get fisted? You do? What is your catchphrase then? No, but I will put that in the potential options. Face palming. Definitely a GG joke for sure. Bro fist. Is that his thing? So nanda. Ooh. My friend Riko. Or I karamba Riko. Ooh, gomen ne. I do have one, but YouTube is hiding it. Oh, soka. Bro fist. Yeah. Be like bend down. Time to fist. I go get out of the way, son, and start deleting NPCs in the games. Ah, so nanda. What about you, Ivan? Like, if you were to pick an animal to be as a VTuber or creature in terms of fantasy wise, what would you be and why? Okay, anywho, while you're cooking your answer, I'm gonna go for the next one. Hi. You're dead. You don't qualify to become human again. What wild animal would you be? No pets. Okay. I would be a manatee. Like pet or like ex-animal VTuber. Any animal. I would be a manatee. I will be a manatee. Life would be so good to just float around in the water and eat sea cabbage. They're so cute. A manatee, yeah, a sea cow. I'm surprised how little people pick eagle. Ooh, I have talked about eagle VTuber before, but nobody has. I don't think I've ever seen a person become an eagle VTuber. Riko sea potato edition, yes. What if you became a sunfish? No, sunfishes are ugly. I will go moo moo moo. They're just so happy. They're just like they just hug people in the water, and after they're done hugging people, they just eat their sea grass, you know? I feel like my answer to this is obvious, so instead of I'll pick a xenomorph because I think bursting out of someone else's chest would be cathartic. What is it? What are you thinking about? I think most VTubers are sea themed. Capybara of the sea. Oh yeah, I guess they are capybaras of the sea. They're very chill. VTube. I do think. Well, we're going to go into controversial. No, it's not that controversial. We've talked about this, but like I do think it's quite redundant when a VTuber who's sea themed makes a huge, like, quote unquote huge deal on Twitter about how so many people are sending me death threats that I'm copying Shy Lily, and I don't look like Shy Lily at all. And then it's like, oh, and then all these people are like, oh yeah, you don't look like Shy Lily, but in reality they just basically copied the design and just changed colors. Not enough bug VTubers. I'm kind of scared of bugs, so I can't really agree with that. There's a place in Mexico where you can swim with them, but you can't hug them. But they get close and nudge you, but can't cling to them. It's cute. Yeah, I think in Florida it's the same way too. You're not allowed to touch manatees, but the manatees can touch you. That sounds wrong. Nobody sends them threats. People just say stuff so like that to have sympathy farm. It's true. It's very true. Come on. Clearly, my first choice is a werewolf. Ah, woo! Are you an alpha? You need to be German first. Oh, timid Lily. Unfortunately, the wrestle crocs in Florida, but you cannot touch manatees. Nope, you cannot touch manatees. Ty Lily. Why does that sound like a porn name? A porn star name. Hey, I'm Ty Lily and I'm ready to get stuff. Okay, no, never mind. Why can't you hug them? It's like, I think it's like to protect them from being too used to humans. Yeah. Woo. Have you seen the croc wrestling in Florida? I have, and I have seen it in Thailand as well. Riko, wild. Get your head out of the gutter, Riko. Wouldn't surprise me if there is one already. Someone try to find out right now. Hi, I'm Ty Lily, and I can't wait to be plummeted by 100 cocks. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they can't physically harm you, but their teeth are way back on their mouse so they can even bite you as harmless. Clip it. No! Don't clip it! Let me clip as a 1. No! Don't clip! Riko, no. Show over decimal. I'm sorry. No! Unmod me. No, I won't. Next one. Hi. Ooh, Rijo, we are starving and dying, and we are sad. Please. Oh, boo-hoo already. Could you have proper meals and a proper salary? Oh my god. Why are you bitching? There is a porn star named Lily Tai? There you go. There you go. You can go watch that. You can go watch that. Support Lily Tai, okay? Thai Lily sounds funnier. Hey, would you like to see my Thai Lily? Celery, well, it's more like the best source of calories if you want that. That's crazy. Small indie VTuber Lily Thai. It's so bad. But instead of German accent is in Thai. That's crazy. I'm sorry for ever coming up with that. No, making a clip farm out of this. No, please don't. I don't want to be known for something this unhinged. Oh no. Okay, next one. Hi. Not sure what to write, but I love the way your voice sounds. Very comfy. VTuber. I thank you. I know that's not a question, but I just want to do that to ego stroke myself. Imagine if it sticks. People are gonna come to me expecting me to say all these outrageous things. It's gonna be a very bad thing in general. Riko, I'm pretty sure all your clips are unhinged. It's not that bad. Is it? Is it that bad? I really hope it's not. Riko comfy streamer and also Thai Lily. No, it's bad. No. Okay, I don't know. But if I became like, you know, like how some people become like viral for saying things in general. What if like I say something so unhinged and then like they come to my stream and then I'm not able to supply them of more unhinged thoughts because that day I was feeling, you know, normal. No one's forcing you to say all these things. They're all you, bro. What? I would never say anything bad at all. I would never say anything bad at all, you know? Like, I'm the type of person who is always so brand friendly and safe that, like, I would never do anything like that. Nope. Never in my whole life. Plus, I don't even curse either. Once you get the brain fart, hit the clip. No! I should play Class of 09 to clip farm. Oh, I played it before. It was fun. Once you get a brain fart like that, it's bound to happen again. Press X. No! Brand friendly? I'm so brand friendly. Yeah. What's something that's brand friendly? Hi! This portion right now is brought to you by today's sponsored, which is Sakurako. Have you ever wanted to have a taste of Japan right at your footstep? Well, look no further. You'll get a box full of Japanese sweets from Sakurako. But that's the reason, brand friendly. This comment is brought to you by NordVPN. Oh my god. Do you love to travel? But did you know that, like, if you use the Wi-Fi at the airport, that's where you are putting yourself into danger, because public Wi-Fi, they can take your information. So today, if you put the code for Riko for NordVPN, you can be safe surfing on the internet. Sponsored by Raid Channel for Legend. Timestamp to skip the ad read. Now the sales plummets after. Shut the fuck up! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Use protection with NordVPN, unlike your oh shoot! You can use NordVPN to literally atomize yourself and teleport to another country. That's crazy. Have you ever thought of wanting to watch anime from Japan? Well, you can use NordVPN so you can watch anime from Japan. How crazy is that? How about do you wanna watch anime in Norway? Well, look no further. Use NordVPN and you can watch anime in Norway. That's crazy. Anywho, do the Chai Lily impression. I can't do that. Oh wait. The only thing I can do is womp womp. You know what's pretty bad lately, guys? Like, when I keep on saying womp womp to fill in, like, to react to, like, bad situations from friends. Like, like my friends will be like, man, Riko, I had a really bad day of work. My boss was literally being a dictator in the office, micromanaging me, and I can't take it anymore. And then my reaction is womp womp. It's so bad. And it's not me thinking like, oh, like I'm not thinking. I'm literally I'm not being sensitive. I just go womp womp. It's so bad. So mean. I know. It's not. And like, you know, usually it's supposed to be like, oh man, I'm so sorry you're going through that. And like, I'm here to listen to you and feel free to vent to me. Right? And that's the main intention that I wanted to do. But the first thing that my head, for some reason, I spew out from my mouth is womp womp. This is where my parents died, Raphael. Womp womp. Told you once, it happens slowly, becomes automatic. It's so bad. I have to stop. Womp womp. This explains the basement Kumapan, so we're starting Riko. Womp womp. Riko, my cat died. Womp womp. Pero. It's so bad. I promise I'm quite sensitive and I'm not insensitive to people's emotions. Womp translate to I'm so sorry, but is there anything else I can do to help you? But I'm sure you need me, but it also sounds rude if you don't know the language. It's like a vocal tick, right? It's like a tism type of thing where you just go like, you're just you're just doing your little vocal ticks and filling up the air. It's so bad. Okay, I'm kind of too lazy to to evil take, literally. Riko language. Okay, there's a couple. Ism hits hard on this one. But then again, if you're like truly my friend, then I'm pretty savage when it comes to these type of things too. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, but I feel comfortable. I'm just gonna make fun of you. Are we your friend? Are we? Yeah, I think so. I think you can. I think you've been my friend so far. Okay, so let's see. There's a couple of stuff that I need to check on this. Let's see. Save this for... Also, I feel like we need to talk about this because this has been fresh in my mind. And it's also pretty fresh in your minds probably as well. But how are we thinking about the Saikuno situation? Sir, I'm sorry, you have been diagnosed with womp womp. Riko's the bully in the friend group? Maybe. Riko, can I be your friend? Please, with the cherry on top of whipped cream. What do we think about this? The first thing I woke up and gave me a headache instantly. I think he didn't do nothing wrong. Okay. Womp womp. I think that this ordeal is stupid. I think that both sides in this situation are stupid. I'll be honest. I think it's somewhat thrown out of proportion. I think all I heard was him cheating. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Raya, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Kumae, Riko desu. I might look like a bear, but I'm not a bear VTuber. And we're just, you know, doing some Marshmallow readings right now today. But we're also talking about some controversial stuff like the Saikuno stuff. Yeah, I think in general that like the Saikuno situation is so stupid. One is that I think that no matter what, if you're in a committed relationship with a person of many years and you're cheating with other women, then you are in the wrong and you're scum to begin with. So that's one thing. But after reading the Google Docie, I also think that these people are also kind of bad as well. Because to me, it sounded like she still wanted Saikuno after all of this. Bro, I know, Saikuno holy, right? Like, no matter what, I think that it went against his image of being like, oh, I'm an awkward boy. Oh my god, I'm an awkward boy and I've never had any female interaction in my life. Oh my god, Halv boy failure. Like, I think that's stupid. I think that if anybody can put a person, like a public figure, up on a pedestal for a public persona like that, like, that's stupid. Oh my god, I can fix him. Oh my god. Like, I think that's really stupid in general. And then, like, but on the other hand, like, if you're a person who knows that this person has a boyfriend or has a partner in the end, right? And still wants him, then this is a sugar daddy situation. I don't know of drama, but cheaters get the worst coming out of them. Okay, ooh, I'm just a little boy and I just can't have no hugs. Yeah, basically. Not to mention the Doki supplier message Saikuno first. Yes. Yeah. So if a person is already going out of their way to like to drama channels too, then that's another thing too, which I find really disgusting as well. You know? Riko Page Doki literally sugar daddy. So like all of this in general is that like it shows how stupid the internet is. Like, come on. I have no clue what this is about. But the other thing that really pisses me off about this situation too is that all these VTubers and all these people who are streamers are going out of their way to try to be relevant when they have nothing to do with the situation, where they're now quote retweeting saying, "Oh, I met Saikuno a few years ago and I thought he was a really swell guy this whole time, so I'm honestly so disappointed." Like, what the fuck is that? Why? What's the point of you going out of your way to write this on Twitter? You're not gonna get anything out of it. Do all the internet dramas come with the Google Docs nowadays? No, yeah, like why? What does he? What does he do? Clout chasers, that's kind of pathetic. I'm gonna retweet this stuff for clout. Hello, welcome in. Okay, but I will say, okay, for those who don't know what happened, is Saikuno, I don't think he's in OTV, offline TV, but he's associated with offline TV, so he's very big to begin with. Okay, so he has been in a committed relationship with Wishlist, who is a really well-known like VTuber artist, model artist, designer, whatever, right? And they've been dating secretly since 2021. Okay, so there was this girl, actually two women that came out and made a Google Doci. They sent it to Mujin, but it's basically all these like screenshots about how Saikuno has been in a secret relationship with them. One person had sex with him, like they had the dick appointment, and the other person did not, was close to, okay? But basically you see that Saikuno is, you know, financially helping them with getting to like conventions in like to meet up with him, whatever, blah 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 blah, right? But he's only targeting people who are small content creators, and they so happen to be VTubers / cosplayers. So that's the thing. Okay, in the Google Doci there is a link that has a recording of a Discord VC call of him admitting to his cheating stuff, whatever, right? Okay, but when you look into it, right, you see that, like, you know, there's stuff where she's like, oh, 15-year age gap allegations. Oh my god, this is a turnoff. Bitch, you already knew he was older. It's not like this is not like uncommon knowledge, you know? So it's like all these things. Anyways, what I got all of this is that, you know, this is clout, and this clout is this like whole conundrum is a smear campaign for Saikuno, because his public image before has been very clean this whole time, right? So like, there you go. That is the thing right now.
Bozo.
Hi chat, it was fun having that party at SakuraCon with fellow charters. Oh my goodness, I heard that there was Kumapans meeting each other at SakuraCon. I'm so happy that happened. That's I'm so happy that Kumapons hung out with each other. I hope you guys can hang out with each other at Offkai as well this year. But yeah, that's my take on it. Where like any drama, people are gonna try to join on the bandwagon and try to make it about themselves when they have nothing to do with the situation. And then cheaters are always going to be scum no matter what. But if you are a person who is actually affected by it and did not know anything about the situation, and that, I feel bad for you. But in the situation is that they knew about it and they still try to continue to have a relationship with him. That's weird. So that's my take on it. That's my take on it. There you go. She last streamed 7 months ago. By the way, literal VTuber. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, that's my take. Also, thank you for the supa. Thank you. And also, Bagi, thank you for being a member for 31 months. Arigato. Thank you. Is it a smear if it's true? Like, I understand, I guess folks are taking advantage for more clout, but he does sound like a piece of shit. No, you know what? It is a expose. So that is true. That is true. I see people that get cheated on and just never leave their cheating partner. That is also another problem as well. But like, in this situation, it just felt like, maybe I'm being misogynistic here, I don't know, but like but it just really felt like, oh, I am mad that I'm not the only girl in your life. How dare you have other women in my life and in your life for, like, you know, relationship wise, and I need to expose you. You know, that's just how I got from it in general. The dread the day that Riko doesn't become a VTuber. Please don't leave us. I barely use Twitter, so you're safe. You're safe. You're actually safe. But yeah, that's my 2 cents in this situation. And yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't know. That's like the one thing that, like, that I get annoyed with, like, Twitter drama in general, is that, like, all in all, like, I think 80% of Twitter drama is, like, basically the same thing but different font, you know? That's how I see it most of the time. People who got cheated on sometimes feel like they can't do better. That's why they get cheated on, or don't leave because they are scared of change, of losing the comfortability of sameness. Yes, I also agree with that sentiment too. I do agree with that too. Like I said, I don't know, like I don't know these people. It's just me looking at, like, the lens of a person who's just, like, you know, reacting to it. So, like, if you're offended by my takes on it, like, I'm sorry. It's not like something that I'm trying to hurt a person's character or whatever. This is just, like, my raw emotions from it. So, yep, that's it. Let's see. Okay, there are some questions in here that I cannot answer, so I will not answer some of it, but okay. Understand, so don't mind it. Yes, not offended. I got no skin in this either. I just don't know these cats. Yeah, look it up. It's definitely interesting. Yep, not my Discord kit in nursery. Now for something completely different. Don't know who Saikuno is, but I think that the name is good for these jokes. It is. I think some of my friends have said a D's nuts joke with his name. I think that if you've seen clips of streamers playing Among Us during lockdown, then you would recognize him, I think. I thought Saikuno was that fellow from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's that Jujutsu Kaisen guy. No, not Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay.
Yahoo!
I'm gonna put some more marshmallows in for this. Hi. Add files. Wait. Okay, so this question is, how many chicken nuggets could you eat in one sitting? Your nugget of choice, sauce if you'd like. Okay. If I'm really, really hungry, I think I could eat like 20. No problem. But I think 10 is enough usually for me. As for sauce, I can't betray my love for sweet and sour sauce. 20 pieces, I can eat 20. Maybe more than 20 if I'm really like hungry. If I'm really hungry, I could eat probably more. But like 10 is like a good number. It's a good number that I feel like full, and then like small number girl. It is a small number, but like I don't think I can like go up to like 50. W team. Sweet and sour is the best. It's the best sauce at McDonald's. It is the best sauce. I am not a barbecue. I'm not a barbecue sauce type of girl. Let's up those numbers. Let's up those numbers. Let's up it. Where did the chickens store their nuggets? In their balls. Well, just kidding. Ranch? I think ranch makes sense for like a buffalo wing. Or maybe chicken tenders. But when it's like McDonald's chicken nuggets, nah. No ranch for me. No ranch for me. Nugget eating stream when? How many do you want me to have? Like 100 and then see how much I can finish in one go? That's kind of crazy. I made an avocado egg dip once with a bunch of garlic and seasoning. It was delicious. Ooh, that sounds very yummy. I like sour onion thingy. I forgot the sauce name. Sour onion? I used to hate ranch too, but I think that like I find this like very white people snack food. but there was this one time where I had a bowl, like my friend had like a tray of like, you know, carrots and celery in front of me, and then there was like, and I had nothing to eat, and I had like ranch. Then I was like, you know what? I like ranch right now. Put it on pizza? I don't know about that. More of a hot sauce guy, but sweet and sour also good. Does McDonald's have hot sauce? I've never heard about this before. Anywho, that's the next one. Hi. Hi Rijo. Hopefully you're doing well. What is your go-to meal when you don't feel like cooking or you're sick? Okay. This is not a meal, but when I was really, really sick with pneumonia one time in Japan, my go-to thing to eat, because I didn't have that much energy to make myself food, was eating just bananas. But if I were to actually like, this is not even cooking, but I'll have like cup ramen, because it's just, you know, just putting hot water into the cup. So that's like my go-to when I'm like really like in a pinch type of thing. But if I were to cook and I'm really, really lazy, then I will make rice, sunny side up egg, and then I'll put furikake on the top with sesame oil and sriracha sauce, and I call that a day for me. That's like my really, really, really like lazy meal if I needed to actually cook. That's still cooking though. Yeah, that is cooking, but it's just like, you know. Oh my god, Lemon, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, that's my thing. That sounds kind of good. Yeah, that's like, I'm trying to be a little bit like fancier, and I have like ingredients for it. But yeah, if it's like, but that's like really minimal cooking, you know? Stir fry bags are nice because you can just toss it in with meat or chicken and it's done. Ooh, I was born into a family where they think stir fry bags are a waste of money. So I don't really get to do that. I have to actually cut my vegetables when it happens. Doesn't matter what you put in the smoothie, it's just bananas. It'll automatically become a banana smoothie. Oh, I love me some smoothies, but I don't like making smoothies because I think the cleaning of the smoothie blender is such an annoying instrument to clean. So yeah, if you're an indie VTuber, you're good. Oh, let me tell you, I am an indie VTuber. Just kidding. Am I an indie VTuber? Yes, I'm so indie. It's like if I can compare being an indie to a hole on the ground, oh, I couldn't get out from I couldn't get out from that hole because that's how deep I am as an indie VTuber. It's part of Riko Corp. Can't you just flush it? Yeah, I can. What's this question mark, huh? Riko's the embodiment of an indie. I really don't think that I am suitable for corpo. I really don't think so. Do you think I can become a corpo? Because I don't at this point. Nothing. What is this question mark? It looks so scary. The heck does this mean? Adi? Anywho. Both sides have drama, so it don't really matter. I think it would be great to have a team of people helping out. But then again, you could have a team of people helping out as an indie. Well, you gotta have money for that, and I don't have money. You know? So, hi! Next one. Jajang! Oh, okay, this one first. Oh no, I already did that one. Did I skip something? Did I skip any questions? 1, 2. Oh, I guess I accidentally saved 2 questions of the same thing. Okay, next one. This is gonna sound stupid, but does your name have a meaning? That's not a stupid question, and it does have a meaning. Riko Kumae. Okay, so Riko means gem child. So means like the kanji I picked, it means like you know, the same thing as a diamond, gem, right? So I picked Riko because it was a name that I really, really liked in Japanese to begin with, but I always thought myself as like a person coming into the space as a VTuber, as like, you know, a diamond in a rough type of situation. So like I wanted to, you know, kind of grow into a dazzling that sounds so kind of cringe, but in my mind I think it has a lot of good meaning, but like I wanted to grow into a entertainer as a VTuber, as a streamer, you know, like that I can grow into and make people see around me that I have like star power type of thing, you know. As for Kumae, it's actually a play on a actual last name in Japan, but I used the word bear, kuma, to replace the usual kanji for Kumae. So that's why hence the bear last name. Yeah, didn't know that, Lord noted. Yeah, explaining foreign names will always sound cringe in English, right? Kumar, no, you're already a big streamer in our hearts. Oh, thank you. But yeah, that's like my thing to do. Yeah, that's like the meaning of my name in general. I hope that like after all these years of like streaming, like I did become a person that has improved throughout time, and I have been able to capture your attention time to time. So Riho Kumar. Riho was actually a name that I almost picked as well. Riho. It's okay, you're already cringe. Leave me alone. This is gonna sound stupid, but what is your credit card number? Oh, it's like Ariana Grande is just Big Ashley when you think about it. What do you mean by that? I don't know what that concept mean. What does that mean? I'm learning Norse stuff as I go, but Japanese is still Greek to me. Oh, I see. Riko is so wholesome and a sweet streamer, but she's not a maid. Maid Riko's different. Yeah, I do like the name Riho. Riho is like a very uncommon Japanese name, and I do not remember what the meaning of it is, but it's a name that of a idol I really like. And her name is Sayashi Riho, so I was like, oh, Riho's a very cute name. Honestly, I should have picked the name Riho, to be honest, because like there's so many people named Riko. Okay, but anyways, that's that. I'm going to save more of these questions that people are let's see. Some of these questions are very surprising, to be honest. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually answer this question too. Why not? Save this. Save that. Save this. And then save that. Hi. Okay. There's so many questions. Okay, so in this one, I'm not even picking what's first, but okay, is Riko an instrument? I don't know what this means. I always wonder. Like, what do you mean by this question to someone who asked me this? Like, do I think of myself as an instrument, or have I played an instrument before? I can make her one? What? So we can play Riko? Don't play me. Guys, I know the credit card number is 1234 Riko Kumar 56. Grande means big in Spanish, Riko. Oh, okay. What does this mean? She never watched SpongeBob? I do! I've watched SpongeBob! Riko's an instrument. The instrument is content creation. Oh, it is a SpongeBob reference? I don't remember this. Ain't no wish that she's watch. I've watched SpongeBob. I just recently watched the first few episodes of season 1 because my friend was like, let's watch it. And I was like, oh my god, this is like so nostalgic. Like, water! I love me some air. Air is my best friend. I want water. And then the rip my pants. The yeah, anyways. That's what I remember. Anyways, next one. Would you ever do any IRL vlog videos? And also breathe if you love me. Recite me the Bible in Japanese if you don't. I'm breathing. I love you. Okay. I have a project that I was going to edit a vlog myself, but I haven't finished it. I haven't finished it. I actually really like the idea of vlogging. I think I like the idea of being able to encapsulate memories and have it like edit in a way where it's story like for you guys to watch, and it's not just for like you to entertain, it's just for me to entertain myself. But the problem with me with filming for vlogs is that I feel like I don't take enough footage for things. So each clip that I do take, they're like less than like 10 seconds, and when I stitch them together without putting any narration into it, it's like probably a good 30 seconds. Okay, that's too exaggerated. It's probably like a good 2 minutes, you know? And like I think to recite the Bible in Japanese a reference to from a Supa and Crony stream. Okay, I don't know. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, she loves me, but I don't love you. Oh. But yeah, that's my problem right now. Maybe if I have someone to like edit and I make a script, then it might work out better, but it's a lost cause so far. That's nice. Always takes photos to remember better places or things. I'm more of a picture taker, but when it comes to videos, not so much, to be honest. So as I remember, she did a fact recite the Bible in Japanese. Did she really? That's crazy. I don't watch Crony, so I don't know any of this lore that you guys are telling me. Hi. Next one. Is this the same question? Did I download this twice? Oh, I guess I did download this twice. That's silly. Okay. Thoughts on mayonnaise on pizza? I will eat it. I think that it might be good, actually. Never underestimate Crony. Yeah, it's a popular Crony clip. Yeah, there's like, I feel like I don't really know much about like Hololive lore anymore. I only watch not Riko. I only watch Ina at this point, and maybe Gigi sometimes. But question's so good she screenshotted it twice. Finally someone who agrees. Ew, what ew? I think that like mayonnaise can be a flavor enhancer depending on how it is used. Ew. It's like, it's a topping. Like, you know, like Americanized like sushi rolls? They put mayonnaise in things sometimes as well. So like, especially when it comes to like baked rolls, I think they're fine. Like, you know, like like a dynamite role of some sorts, but I only watch one VTuber from Hololive, and it's Riko Kumae. Did I tell you that I had another Hololive dream? It was kind of crazy, honestly. I hardly ever watch because the chat is too busy for them to read it. I'm the same way, actually. I think that like I enjoy watching Hololive if I don't read the chat, you know, and I'm just listening it as like a podcast. It's good. But when it comes to like outfit reveals or anything like that, I feel like most of the time people are just spamming emotes into the chat, right? So Americans have bacon and milkshakes, and I will not be surprised if they put mayo on pizza. Oh my god, Gigi Mooney from Hololive English Justice. G Mooney. Gotta use Japanese mayo too. It's true. Japanese mayo is way better. I'm a big old Grem. Hello, fellow Grem bear. I like Gigi. She's very chaotic, and she's just like so. I think her comedic delivery on things and timing is like unmatched from like than other VTubers in Hololive, in my opinion. But what was I saying again? Oh yeah, my dream of Hololive recently. I had a really vivid dream that I went hiking. I went hiking with Bibu and Bay, and then who was the other two people? I don't remember the two other people. But the thing that was kind of crazy is that like I wasn't dreaming of their models. I was dreaming of like actual like real women walking with me on some sort of hiking trail in general. And the whole time while we were hiking, we were bitching about how steep of this hiking trail was, and we were getting tired. And mind you, I don't know what they look like, but that was my dream that I had. Lemon, thank you for being a member for 33 months. Hi, my name is Riko Kumae from Hololive English. Kumae, no! Chats and holo streams rarely get read, and sometimes it's just the same Zoomer jokes or everyone's thinking everything is yabai. RTX on Bibu. Yeah, it's like, it was just like, you know, two Asian girls, you know? Popular person dreams are weird. They can feel so real and it sticks to your mind. I don't know, it was like one of those things where I'm like, I don't watch these two people either that much. So I was like, why did I had a dream of those two? Honestly, really random dream, but that'd be pretty cool if I ever meet them IRL and I can tell them about this dream. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Man, that was painful to hear. Sorry for sending that. Hey, you bozo, you don't have to say it like that. I mean, that's just the nature of big streamers. Their chats are just gonna be fast and filled with fluff. Don't they actually like have some sort of like extension for their browser where they can kind of make it easier to read, and they can just filter only to their members? Is that a thing? I feel like we've talked about this before, right? Or no? I don't know. But anyways, like, I do feel very like I do feel admiration towards big streamers when they're able to like still entertain people when chat zooms so much, because at that point you're just talking to yourself, right? Not sure. Yeah, there is. When Riko reaches 100,000, she wouldn't read our chats again. Oh, that'd be so sad, actually. I don't know. I really don't know how I will feel in that spot if that ever were to happen. The biggest time, like the biggest CCV I've ever had was a raid from Pippa, and that was like 1,000 people, and I felt very overwhelmed from seeing, you know, the pee 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 chat, right? Because at that point I just saw a lot of comments going pee 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 pee, right? But even like with 1,000 people watching, there has been times where we had like over like 100 people watching, and the chat was also very like crazy too, and then I was also kind of overwhelmed. But either way, I do think that it's something that I think that maybe it's one of those things where it's a skill set where you can, if possible, I don't think it's that possible, but if you're able to like slowly grow your audience, then you probably will get used to it, instead of it being like an overnight thing where it goes boom, so many comments at the same time. But I found you from Pippa as well. Did you? Oh, so nanda. I see. Till this day, I've never actually talked to Pippa, to be honest, but I do want to say thank you to her rating into me, because I really don't think I've ever felt, or I feel like she gave me an experience that, you know, most people will never experience, so I really want to thank her that as well. Kapipis love saying that. They do. Don't worry if your chat gets too busy. I'll resort to pinging Riko on Discord even if it gets me banned. It's so crazy. Oh, chat. I think I have to tell you this. It's fine. If it happens, it happens if they start bitching about it. But like, there was someone who did that to me recently. They pinged me and I actually had to ban them. And it's like one of those things where it kind of really pissed me off, where like, first they pinged me on Discord, right? So I had to make an announcement saying like, please don't ping me on Discord. Like I'll take the time to like read your messages, right? But then on top of that, they thought that because they can't ping me on Discord, they resorted to trying to ping me on Twitter instead. And they kept on tagging me in all these different posts that it's like, why? You know, like, why are you sending me this? Where it has nothing to do with anything with my streams whatsoever. And then like on top of that, they sent me a DM on Twitter again, trying to figure out why I'm not responding to their DMs and pings. And then they went on YouTube and they started writing me messages on, like, you know, on VODs too, and it's just like, ooh, what is this? Luke, can I ping Riko with a Fortnite? Please don't. Like, to me, like, as a creator that has to deal with messages on a daily, right? Having like multiple pings for me kind of causes like some sort of like You're creating anxiety for me that I never thought I would ever feel with receiving messages, you know? Like, you're not making it fun for me. So yeah, like, I already have so much to deal with already, so please don't be an eyesore for me. It reminds me of that one guy that rated your Kudo board. That was so crazy from last year. So crazy. Sanus Riko watchers. No, not Sanus. My Oshi finally made it. Kidding aside, sorry for the experience with that. What the heck? Yeah, like I can like slip by when a person, like, you know, adds me on Discord and they didn't see the rules and they say sorry, but I read that I was able to read their messages. Like, I can slip, like, those are mistakes. That's totally fine, you know? Like, I'm very easy when it comes to like stuff like that. But like when it comes to like when, you know, you're trying to find every way that you could try to contact me is like from email to different platforms. That's crazy. That's super crazy. That's super crazy. And on top of that, like, tagging me in NSFW posts on something is also really crazy. Like, just so you can get my attention is like, whoa, what's happening right now? Time for me to spam Riko, please don't. Eventually getting pinged on the VF smoke signals. That's okay. If that's the case, I don't understand that. Yeah, all my pings were missing. No. But yeah, I like to think that like I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to stuff like that, you know? He really wanted to talk to you. No joke. No, literally no joke. Sorry to say the snail mails haven't arrived yet. Also, carrier pigeons got lost. Ooh, I do want to send some snail mail. I have to really, I'll probably have to send something on for membership. I think membies I can give out snail mail. That'll be pretty fun. Understood. No ping the bear. So yeah, that's pretty much my pet peeve from recently. So hi. Next one. This is a fun question, I think. So of course I will read it to you. I think it's like one of those answer questions and answers that I have to read every so often. So anyways, it says, are you single and would you date a fan? Okay, so first things first, it's one of those things where when it comes to anything about my love life, I will never tell you anything, whether if I'm in a relationship or if I'm single. I will tell you stories of bad dating stories, but I will never tell you in between unless I feel like all of a sudden my heart feels so full and I have to be like, yeah, I'm actually married and I have 10 children. Then like, no, that's never gonna happen anytime soon. But like, but when it comes to dating a fan, no! No! Hell no! I hear so many like bad stories of people, like content creators where, okay, there are content creators that have a good happy ending with finding their love of their life through like this. That is like, okay, kudos to you. But every time I hear stories like that, that's a recipe for disaster. Honestly, that's honestly going to be a Saikuno situation. Can confirm. Riko's married to Issa with 10 kids. Why are you doxing me? And I expect that you guys don't try to go for VTuber women as well, because that means that you want to have some sort of menhera in your life. Please go outside and touch grass and find a woman through there, or a man, whatever you want, you like. There's someone out there, but please don't think that you raising a person online as a VTuber, like VTuber dating another VTuber, ick. Please. The only great thing that I'm going to be okay with is that if you're dating someone who is a VTuber enjoyer, then okay, you know what? I'll give it to you that, okay, you can date them. But if it's the case where you're the VTuber yourself and you're dating one of your like fans, I feel like that's very predatory in some sense. Like, it just feels really icky. No. And if you're a VTuber wanting to date another VTuber, no. Because when I see stuff like that, it's gonna bound to have a Google Docie. So no. What if I become a VTuber and date one of my fans without them knowing? Oh, then that's a level of menhera from your end. That's a different level of menhera-ness from your end, and I have to be afraid of you. Saikuno's new book, Guide Me to Nailing VTuber, is crazy! I saw someone write on what's it called, on social media, saying like Saikuno really loves the Vitasi. And it was such the most stupid comment I saw. So stupid. The Vitasi is so stupid. I'm just happy you can talk to women. Yeah. Honestly, if a person is banking, if a person's persona in the beginning is, I'm such a shy person and so awkward, I don't have any friends at all, and I don't know how to talk to the opposite sex, that's a red flag to me usually. That's just me though. I know that there are people who are like actually like that, but like I feel like I've met so many people recently, in recent years, saying like, I'm just a shy person and I never had friends at all, and like I'm even shy to even talk to you, chat. Oh, I'm so awkward. Oh my god, I dropped this. Oh, like it's like what? I'm shy. Wants some dick. It's crazy. I'm not falling for that one again. It was brutal. Yeah, I feel like every time I met someone like that, like to me, it like pulls my heartstring, and I'm like, oh, I'm here. Come here. Let's be friends. And then I find out that you're actually crazy, and you're honestly super narcissistic, and it's like, damn, I've been played, you know? So shy. Being shy is a red flag. No, that is not true. Okay, there's different ways you can show that you're shy, right? Like, you know, actions of like you're like kind of quiet or whatever. But to say out loud that like every so often that you're shy is a different story, right? Soft boys are never. I do believe there are soft boys, but not a soft boy in a live streaming sense. If women are real, why never see one? Me being shy is not talking in VC. Exactly, that's a real shy person. Were they fake shy? Yeah, I have met some people like that. I'm a shy dude, but I'm not to that extent. Yeah. Anywho, wow. I'm just like spitting out stuff right now. What is this? Okay, I'm too lazy to download this, but I will read this out loud for you guys. I have a question on games with membies. I miss Rijo. I hope to do some memberships next week for that new golf game that someone told me to buy. So we'll play that for memberships. Next one was, will you be in the next moon landing project? Possibly, and I'm possibly one of the people who would never come back from going up to space. Because I made such a grave mistake in costing my life on space. I'm not shy, I'm just paranoid schizophrenic. Ooh, another character type. Ooh, okay, anyways. Top 3 bulldog flavors you like or want to try. The only 2 I like are the original and the carbonara one. Very yummy. I'm a simple pan. I just like Rijo. Yeah, let's go. Baron Space. Is there some bozo named Froze Lemon Pie? Would you date him? But he's Froze Lemon Pie is my viewer, so no. Riko opened the airlock thinking it was the ladies' room. No, Riko opened the airlock thinking that we need fresh air. Oh guys, it's getting kind of musty in the ship. We need to open up the windows. Is Pisa single? Oh, I don't know. I have to ask her next time. Carbonara Peak. I love the carbonara. It's very yummy. I haven't tried the other recent ones, but I think there was like a tom yum flavor bulldog at one point, and then there was like some sort of ramen one. I don't know. Rijo, don't open the window. I miss Pizza. No, you should miss me more. Okay, next one was, should I send more down bad Maros? Nope. Pretty good already. Also, thoughts on start playing Honkai Impact yet, or are you playing other gacha games? No gacha games anymore. No gacha games. The only gacha game I played recently was Uma Musume, and that was like last year, and I haven't touched any since then, so nope. I tried the cheese one. It was really mid. Hey, I see. I don't know. Honkai feels like there's just so much to go into, and there's so much to like. There's just so much to catch up, and it seems like there's so much grinding. I don't have the mental capacity to do that. Anyways, PD, I'm definitely not Froze Lemon Pie making this question. LOL. PD, number 2, love you, Lex, Terry, Kavinsky, Lulu, and all my Kuma Pound babies. Oh, biting lip emoji. I'm still trying to catch up with the story. It's just so much. Damn, she didn't read the PD. Calm your balls. I read it for you already. Spacesuit Riko. Ooh, I honestly think that like you know, like how people say like their dream sometimes is to go to space and become an astronaut. I've never thought of wanting to go into space, and after seeing the recent like footage of people in space, I can be pretty claustrophobic, and especially if it's like with multiple humans type of situation, I think I would be so tired being with other people. So no. Excuse me, what do you mean what? Gacha is very overrated. We need real game design again. Are you like, what do you mean by that? Do you think that like a lot of game designs look too similar to each other now? Is that what you mean? They train the whole group together constantly, so they know how to deal with each other. Yeah, but still. That sounds miserable for me. By the way, Riko, there are some nice color choices for the clothes you're wearing today. Earth and beige tones are so nice. Thank you. Thank you. I honestly, when it comes to like color palettes for my VTuber brand, my color palette's supposed to be like white, yellow, blue, but then all of a sudden it became like brown and yellow and white and barely anything with blue. So I'm thinking like, should I change my color palette? Like, because we've talked about this in the past about like how I'm thinking of doing a redesign in the future, right? So that might mean I have to probably redesign like color branding and stuff, but I don't know. Both kind of suit you really well. Thank you. Riko has not used any blue or pinks. I haven't, and I don't know why I keep on rejecting the blues and pinks, because like my mama includes it, but somehow I don't include it. What is your Oshi color, Riko? Before I thought my Oshi color was blue, but I think it's kind of safe to say it's yellow, right? I used the brown heart for you. Do you really? Thank you. To be honest, there are no blue bears. There are blue bears. Uruka from Face Connect, right? Yeah, Uruka. Brown bear equals toughest bear. I feel like, what if we force Riko to wear pink dresses? Oh, pink. I don't think I can. I do like pink. Oh my god, Azu's here? Where is the Azukano? I did not see. Wait, is there Azukano in here? I did not see Azu here. Where is he? I did not see your name. Where are you, Azu? Hi, Azu. How are you doing? Oh, top chat. I didn't realize I'm not using live chat. Hi, Azu. Mahou Shoujo Riko must happen. Mahou Shoujo Riko would be so much fun. She's the only blue bear. I will say, I think that like, I do think that like bear VTuber designs are pretty redundant, and I do think that Riko now is pretty generic. I don't know. I feel kind of basic. Don't you think, chat? Don't you think? Oh my god, wait. I need to tell you guys that I just recently hung out with Azukano, actually. We went to go eat Korean barbecue the other day, and it was so yummy. And at that point, I haven't seen Azu for like since September, I think it was it September? I think it was around September. Yeah. It was like the last time I've seen him in person, you know? So like it was nice to see him, and we're gonna see him in I'm gonna see him at Off Kai, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Did he give you the churro interest back yet? No, he hasn't. But he did pay for my meal, so that's pretty good. That's pretty much good for interest, you know? It's been too long, right? I also invited him to play golf with me and my friends, but then he was too busy. But I'm gonna make him join my golf team. What is it? I saw someone say barely basic bear. It's okay to be basic. You're pretty recognizable. You think I'm pretty recognizable? But I don't know. I feel like I've seen so many people with some pretty... They look pretty similar to me, you know? Farm some clips? Say something outrageous, but it's not sustainable, is it? Who cooked the K barbecue? Nobody, because the person, the workers did it. Simplicity can be something special. I think so, but I do think that like I do think that I am in need of a redesign, but I don't think I will change my model artist or anything like that, because I do love my model artist. I think that Riko style is not super flashy but easily recognizable, really well made too. Thank you so much. Oh my god, golf like the super battle girl. Sorry girl, but that basic motherfucker title is mine and mine alone. You're not basic at all. Thank you. Riko the cave bear, like I go out and go ooga boonga. You know what? Cave bear is actually pretty original. Like I haven't heard of that before. If you redesign, then you must re-debut with the debut voice. No, I don't think that's possible. I think the design is cute, but not being overly flashy is good. You think so? I was thinking that, you know, my base design, you know, with the beret and like the sailor fuku, that's like my original design, right? I was thinking that like, since I am a bakery boss bear, I was thinking that like we could try to redesign it to make it more bakery like, and then I can play on to the whole bakery themed more. But then I wonder if that's too boring. I don't know. Like I like Just Human is rare. I would love to be Just Human, but it's too late, you know? Human mae, ningen mae. Riko ningen. Riko, fine Riko. I'll make you a generic over-designed VTuber model. I don't want it to be over-designed. I do like the simplicity of like myself, but I think that it'd be cute to make it like more themed, you know? Don't change the beret for the talk. I do like, if I were to do the redesign, I would love to keep the beret. Maybe make it a little design on it, maybe. I don't know. There's just a lot of things. Do some baking videos, in my opinion. Video reach different to live stream. Yeah, I have thought about doing baking videos, but I just haven't had the time to do it. That is part of my bucket list on this channel. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to like at least like challenge myself to do some baking, because I haven't done it in a while. My Saikuno VOD is doing alright at the moment. Let's go. Keep the smug lips though. It's pretty iconic. You mean this one? When you said generic model, I remembered a video I watched about guys who found a Korean site to make your VTuber model in 5 minutes. Completely free, and not gonna lie, the models are pretty fire, but generic. keep the yeah? I don't know. You know, 1.0 Riko had the flesh fang. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't keep the flesh fang in this one. But now that I think about it, there's a lot of VTuber models now with the flesh fang. So I don't think I will bring that back. But definitely, like, I'm not in a rush to redesign anything at the moment. I don't know. I was like, to be honest, I was going to start like to be like serious like 6 months ago about a redesign, but then like things kept on like popping up for me, and then I was just like, and I just completely forgot about it in general, right? So yeah. Because flesh fangs are peak. They are peak, but then like but I don't know. Bring back the 1.0 model for your April Fool's debut. That'd be cute. That'd be cute. I do think that like my 1.0 model is still very cute till this day and stuff. You know what? We'll bring her back for a hot second because we're talking about this. I feel like this would be easier to like illustrate how I'm feeling at the moment. So 1.0. Okay, so like 1.0 me is like, yeah, like this. I feel like this is very iconic in a sense, right? Like I do think that like we changed a lot from this to current Riko. We kept the sailor fuku, we kept the oversized jacket type of look as well, but there are things that I feel like we should bring back, like the thick thighs. I do like the thick thighs, and current Riko doesn't really have thick thighs. I think that like I do think that like maybe I could increase the booba size, maybe, because I don't think Pitan is my personality. Like I don't think Pitan Riko is the way to go, you know? Anyways, I'm back. Oh, I kind of changed my oopsies. I didn't mean to choose this model, but you know what I mean? Like the classic Rijo had such a whimsical face. You think so? Damn. I remember when you teased about the new model. Nice memory. Yeah, I do miss that. I really do love planning for debuts. I think it's so much fun, but like it's quite expensive at the same time, you know? You Harley, too much skin. You think so? I don't think so. So possible massive personality change in the future? Not that big. Like, I think that I've been too PG with the different outfits I've had in the past, and honestly, Pajama Riko is probably one of my favorite outfits, you know, and designs that I have debuted, you know, out of everything. So I really like this. It's very different. I do think it's like more of a older type of Riko. Would you keep your base outfit? If I do a redesign, then I want to honor some of the base outfit into the new design, if possible. I do, as much as I love Sailor Fuku, like I think that like I have Sailor Fuku too much already. like maybe we can keep some of the Sailor Fuku aspects, like the collar, into the redesign, but like a full-on like school uniform I don't think is the way to go. That's just me though. I don't know, maybe I would think something differently as time goes by. I don't know, like, or how attached are you guys? How attached are you? Yeah, 2 PG, time to upgrade to PG-13. Yeah, how attached are you guys with the base model of my outfit? I'm growing out of her. She's growing out of her Sailor Fuku uniform. Don't change too much. People don't like too much changes. Let's see. How attached parasocial? Okay, let's go back to my base model outfit. Let's do that. Hi. Like, I don't want to change too much in the sense where like, I don't want to change too much when it comes to like how I look, but I do think that like clothing wise I can kind of change it, you know? No comeback? What do you mean comeback? She's gonna be in a blazer next. I'm married to the base model? Are you? That's crazy. I personally like the bedtime design. I do too. It's very cute. Question, are you actually thinking of giving bigger oppa in your new model in the future? Believe it or not, I was supposed to have bigger boobs with this model, believe it or not. I actually asked for a breast reduction. I actually asked for a breast reduction for this. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe yeah. What? Yeah. More pads. Your heresy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can just keep what I look like now. But just the clothes and the hair maybe. Loli Kuma Riko? No. Like the boobs were supposed to be bigger. That's not Loli. Remember what she stole from us? I mean, if you insist. Having a new model usually means growth in terms of audience and your time as a VTuber. So auntie model when? Oh my god, are you saying that like every time I grow bigger as a VTuber, my age becomes more and more? Usually, isn't the other way around? It's not that you become older, you become more of a hoe. like, you know, like the more you grow bigger in VTuber audience, that's when you become, that's when the lingerie models comes out, and then it's like, and then you are at risk of getting banned on Twitter, or not Twitter, on Twitch. Add another white strand. You know what? I think that if I put like some white strands in the braid, it might be quite cute, to be honest. I see your point there, right? What are you talking about? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You see this in so much Twitch streamers. You see this in so much Twitch streamers. Every time they come out with like a new outfit and like model and stuff like that, it's even more sexier than before. Can we get a bald Riko? Nah. I will not subject myself in that matter. How dare you? Twitch bans everyone. I don't know though, because you know, every so often, and this is just like how a lot of VTubers are, like when you see a new a person debuting a new model and you see like art of the model, you're like, ooh, that model is quite cute. Should I change artists? And then and then every time I think of that, I kind of have to slap myself and be like, no, your artist now is really good now. Why would you want to change it? Is it gonna be like a maid Riko? Maybe. For every milestone, your forehead gets a little bigger. Hey, what the? Hey, yo. For every milestone, my receding hairline will recede even more. Do not change. Okay, I won't change, I promise. I do think that like I need to find a really good rigger though that can really animate it to how my mama has intended to be drawn. You know what I mean? Because like the mouth that I have now is kind of similar where it was supposed to be, but it's not really. And I need to find a rigger that can, you know, that can emulate my mama's art better, in my opinion. Yeah, let's bring out my actual like first like 2.0 model, because this is like the recent 2.0 model like rigging, right? So let's do the one where like the original one, actually the original 2.0. I think it's this one. Hi. So, as you can see, the mouth is way different. Like, this is like the first mouth rig that I kind of miss, but it does not encapsulate my mama's like mouth style for real. But it's like, see the mouth opening? I kind of do miss the big mouth thing though. It's very nostalgic, guys. Don't you think it's quite nostalgic? It's so nostalgic. I haven't seen this mouth opening in a very long time. Oh, you don't have the mouth shrug or yeah, mouth shrug is like this one. This one? Is that mouth shrug? It is iconic, yes. What was the mouth do, Riko? I like the cat mouth. But this one also has cat mouth. Ooh, sorry. This one has cat mouth. Yeah, but anywho, can't bring out chibi. Chibi's been a while too. One chibi Riko is super cute. It's been so long. I love 1.0 chibi Riko. She's so cute. Also 2.0 chibi Riko is very cute too, because I think most people have never seen the waist down. Is Riko a cat or a bear? Very cute, right? So the waist down design is often wasted, yeah. Now you need to embrace the smug VTuber face thumbnail meta. Get a sit pose. A sit pose would be pretty cute. I'm jealous of people who have like a one-stop has a mama and papa that can do two at the same time. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. This is not the one I wanted. I want the 2.0 chibi. So cute. I do like my chibi. My chibi really encapsulates me so much. This is the hottest Riko. This is the hottest Riko? You think this one is the hottest? Chibi's really cute. There's like so many. You wanna buy me? Wanna buy me ice cream? Really? Oh. There's like another one. There's actually more. There's also Lex's model that he made for me. Made Riko. We haven't had this one in a while too. This is the one that Lex made. It's very smug. Wait, stop. What do you mean? This is so iconic. No? Honestly, I should have came in to Power stream like this. I should have done this one instead. The maid. I made that like 3 days. It's awesome though. I should have done it, but no. And then there's also Loli Riko, right? That would have been legendary, right? There's also Loli Riko.
Oh my god! This one I barely use because it's kind of yabai, yo ne, minna.
My god, wait. So petan.
Oh my god, so petan, yo ne.
Why is the highest quality Riko model I made Pizza? Oh, is it really? That's also a really good one too.
So ne.
I'm so petan in this. Cub Riko. Do I look like I need to be punished in some way?
Oni-chan, you would never ever punish me, right?
It's so bad. Let's bring out the pizza model. So good. Canonically Petan, no. This is the model he's talking about. The pizza model. This one's really nice too. Ayone. I can't be pizza for too long or else you guys will be too spoiled. I need to bring out the real pizza model though. The real pizza model is this one. Pizza's back. Where's my diet? Where's my diet, Dr. Halv, huh? real pizza. Oh my gosh, my Oshi, shut the fuck up. I do miss this model. It's like honestly a waste, but I don't want to sell it because this one's pretty cool. You think so? Yeah. Maybe Riko has to be gone for real, and then Pizza should finally shine, huh, Mina? What do you think? It's honestly a pretty good design if you think about it. I think it's pretty good, but I do think that this type of art style is not like, I think it's cute, but it's not like attractive to other people, I think. Has a certain aura of smugness. You look like you're about to go on a Pokemon journey, but you're not sure who your dad is. I don't even know the toggles of this anymore. Is it this one? Say it ain't so. It's pretty good. It's a really nice model. So we can trade Riko for pizza. I don't know about that. Really? Yeah, Pokemon trainer pizza. It's not like that. And then no horns. Oh, I'm a regular girl now, and from a pizza place. Never pizza had toggles. So many toggles actually. Ka-ching, money. I love money. There's also no visor, and then there's also. Did you order some pizza? Did you order some pizza? Hi Riko-san. Hello, welcome in. That's how she hides amongst us. Yeah, so there's that, and then ding. Yeah, this is a really nice model. By the way, you haven't done a pizza stream in quite some time, right? I don't remember that you did one. I did one for FNAF. I did do one for FNAF. Oh my god, this is not my model, but this is generic VTube studio.
Hello, everybody. My name is Akari of VTube Studio.
Hello, how goes the Q&A? I have no idea. Pizza for the pizza review. Holy stacked, right? This is the VTube studio model. Look, oh my god, I'm such a klutzy girl. I forgot to button up my shirt fully. Sure is fighting for it. There's like toggles for this. Wow, I never knew there was toggles for this. Oh.
Bien.
Isn't there like the Neurosama like model? Power of pads. This is a really cute model. I don't think I've ever seen someone streamed with this one. Oh. That's cute. I'm not doing that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, what about? Oh, that's very cute. Too big. Fabs helped her button up for sure. Put the button up to default, and you can hit the button to pop up the button. That's crazy. There's more. What are other models? There's also the cat model. Prrr. Meow. I'm cat. Prrr. Cat. Prrr, prrr, prrr. Cat. Wait, is there something on your head? My head? What do you mean by that? Nyang? it's Derek. That's crazy. And then there's like the Neurosama, like the original Neurosama one, right? This is so nostalgic for Neurosama, don't you think, guys? Miku, Miku, you can call me Miku. Something. This is a man. Now that I think about it, like the rigging style of back then has really evolved, don't you think? It has really evolved. Cute. The animations are so cute. Cute though. This is really cute. Okay, and then what's out this one? Oh, I'm such a sad girl. Funny AI puppet. Wait, so Vito released the OG Neuro model to... No, this is a model that was base model from VTube Studio, and Vito used it. And then eventually had to change the model to a new model. It has some peak toggles. What the fuck, right? It's so nice. It's definitely one of those things where, like, if you truly don't have the money to stream or to get a new model, like, this is actually, like, pretty sufficient, don't you think? You do Neurosama impression clip farming. No! I don't even know how to do that. Right, beta phase of Neuro. Yeah. Let's see. Is there any other? I think there's a dog model, right? There's a pink, or no, there's a white version of the cat model. And then there's Wanko. You know, I could have been this, to be honest. I should have been a chubby puppy. It would have been so cute.
Ina, can you give me some cat pats right now? I'm so small, am I?
It's so cute.
It's so cute, don't you think? It's so fat. Oh my god, why am I in this bowl right now?
Yeah, it's a good way to try if you really like to VTuber before spending a lot of money. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of like really well made pre-made models now for VTubing. Like, we have truly gone like a long way from the early days of VTubing, and now there's like the, what's it called, Twin Tail. Is her name Twin Tail? I think her name is Twin Tail. She made one, and there was like another one, Prism, and I don't remember the other models, but like I think like now if you pay like $100, there's like you can customize your model so much. Yeah, too many cases of pay for 4,000 for Iron Vertex model, only stream once, retires. Man, honestly, is Iron Vertex still the main rigger now for dream models? It's either Iron Vertex or the Kevin guy. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. But in the early days, it was freaking expensive. Totally. Even now, it's pretty expensive. Not really. I feel like Rigor Mortis does a really good job with rigging models too. Is there any more models too? Oh, now I just have like headless models for outfits. That's pretty much it. I'll go back to which Riko do you want me to go back to, guys? Base model Riko or pajama Riko? Let me know. I was gonna go I was going to get a Kevin to rig. That's a lot expensive though. 1.0? You want me to go back to 1.0? The big one? What's the big one? V Shoujo's gone now. Might be easier to get into the queue. Pajama? Okay, pajama it is. Let's go. Pajama. Pajama with my big boobies out. Let's see. Let me put on my ears. I think I have ears. Of course I have ears. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Silly me. Here you go. Let's see. All your models are pretty great. Thank you. I think I invested well. Like, there's no regrets in any of the stuff I put in for model reveals and stuff like that. I'm like very proud of the vision that I wanted and how my artist executed. Like, I have no regrets in any of it. But like I said, like, I never really thought about a redesign until the whole rigging situation where my rig mama decided to graduate. So now I'm just thinking of like, I guess I do need to start thinking about new models because I can't even buy the rig file from my rigger. So yeah, that's where we are right now. I'm going to get Lex to rig my new VTuber model. Wait, you're actually really gonna become a VTuber? I am somehow always last in my own queue and constantly get pushed back. No, you are such a fucking liar. I know that you are such a perfectionist that you don't want to work on your own model, so you end up doing other people's models instead. Honestly, it's top tier. All the people involved is really talented. Thank you so much. And like, I'm very like lucky that the model art is like my artist is goated, actually, so goated, but she is still kind of not really well known still, but she's well known in the light novel realm of illustrations and game art. So like, her prices are really nice. They're nice and fair, so I can still afford her. But I do like, one of my dreams as like Riko is like, you know, I really want to grow bigger so I can make my mama like more recognizable too, because you know, it's both of a win-win situation, right? That we can grow together. But then again, like, that's just a nice thought to think of. Real. I think VTubing voice is more important. I think so too, and that's why I that's why I kind of fumbled in terms of VTubing voice. I should have kept my debut voice, to be honest, because like the debut voice I had was pretty good. I think it was pretty good, honestly. Voice and personality, yeah, I think so too. Getting tired. Thanks for fun stream. Thanks for coming. Thank you. I hope to see you soon. I'm gonna be streaming on Sunday for Pokopia.
Yeah, I should have started talking like this the whole time. I think it's like more marketable, don't you think?
No, please. What do you mean? Like, honestly, if you didn't know that this voice was my real voice, then like, you know, it's pretty convincing, don't you think?
Like, come on, chat. I don't think like it could have been like that.
Pokopia. There are some S tier models wasted on half-wit normies. That's the problem with like a lot of VTubers. I feel like people who go into VTubing forget to have fun. They kind of forget to have fun in the end. I think that's, and then they expect a lot after a while, or after like one stream, and that's why they end up being so discouraged, and then they end up having to like sell their model, and they're like, oh my god, I actually don't really like the concept I had before, and all that type of stuff, right? So to me, it like, I feel bad for the people involved to make it happen, because they probably wanted to see their creations be shown for like longer periods of time, but like, of course, it's not really much of a loss because they got their money, right? I stream becomes VTweeter. Okay, we're going back to our controversial corner right here, but I think that it's kind of crazy where some people presence on Twitter is so huge that like when it comes to like streaming, like, this is not my hot take, I'm just saying that this is like a crazy I think it's still crazy till this day, but then when it comes to them streaming, none of that ever goes, like, it never reflects on their stream, right? Farm them clips? No, you don't need to farm no clips. But like, anyone can cook, not everyone should. That is true, that is very true. Yeah, but like, I do think that like 50,000 likes with 15 VOD views, but like, that's the thing though, like, how is that possible for a person to achieve such metrics on Twitter, but like they can't have that in streaming? Gotta pay extra. Is it really paying extra on Twitter though? Because like, you can't, like, if you pay to win on Twitter, usually those posts kind of, like, you can kind of tell how it can get pretty big, right? Hi, welcome in. I'm back. Ty Lily is weird. Wait, you were watching that? That's crazy! You went to watch Ty Lily? That's crazy! Twitter likes conversion to 0.5%. Oh, I see. Bots, you got it, as long as you have enough rupees. But I feel like some people don't use bots, you know? It's not like I stream or anything else. It's just that this is just a casual account. But I do agree that having fun is the most important thing, and it works then fine. Otherwise, burnout comes quickly. It's true, and that's very true, because no one wants to go to links on Twitter. So 50,000 likes is about 500 views to YouTube if you post a link. Can you review? Would Ty Lily be a big VTuber or end up being a VTuber? I have no idea. Wait, so we're bots? Maybe Riko brought us to the skyrocket. But you can catch actual YouTube bots. There's a method to it. I found ways to catch them on Mugenics. Oh, that your game that you were playing. Bots, like, I can tell someone is getting botted in like a small mid-size VTuber sense. Like, it's kind of obvious when someone is getting botted, because chat is so dead. I find that if if CCV is like, let's say 300, 400, but the chat is so dead, meaning like there's only like 5 people who keeps on writing in chat but nobody else writes it, that's pretty much of a red flag, right? But my controversial, it's not a controversial take, but I think, well, maybe it is controversial, I don't know, but I do think that like when women and men post their bodies like in a way where to gain traction, and they have like thousands of likes on Twitter, hoping that will bring them traction to like their YouTube or their Twitch, is like something that like I find so sad to see. Like, sure, like if like, you know, posting your body is a form of like self-expression, then so be it. But like usually when I see people who do that, it's for attention, right? So like but like I don't know, I keep seeing a lot of people who do that, and like if it makes sense, if you're like an adult entertainer and part of it, of your like as a VTuber, you're you know, you're growing parasocialism and you're using the whole like GFE experience and having like, you know, supplemental like nudes and whatever, it works out. But like, I don't know, sometimes I feel is this to sound prudish for me? No, but like I'm not trying to like undermine people's like choices or anything like that, but I do wonder if like, is it actually necessary to do something like that? It's always for attention. Made me remember, supposedly a big bot farm was closed recently, and the viewers of certain company mysteriously became Halv. I didn't hear about this, but I listened to get caught watching the game. It's because VTubing eliminates looks, since models pretty much start off from the bottom from 8.5 over 10, so personality shortfall becomes huge. Even though the nicest sort of a "this is me then, this is me now, you can do it too." Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I think those are okay. I think that like people should celebrate their wins with like body transformations and stuff like that, but like I don't know, it's all ego boost, not actually to motivate others. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the King's Engine botnet died. Yeah, I've never heard of this. I wouldn't know. But then like botting in general, I get that like it's to create traction for people to like, hoping that it will boost their algorithm and stuff like that. But like, does it? Like, that's like a risk for getting terminated, right? Because it's like against TOS for both YouTube and Twitch to do something like that. Botting is only beneficial on Twitch, but then like if you're caught from it, then you'll get totally like banned usually. No, I just remember that chaotic stream of Mr. Beast did recently when 1 million persons were watching, because he was giving away $1,000 to a random viewer every minute. It was literal chaos. I could imagine. Not really. You won't get terminated because there's no way to prove it. Well, it only happens if like that one person got terminated where on the screen people were able to screenshot it, right? Usually. But you have to prove that you're the one doing it. Riko's views are just 2 Lexus in a trench coat. So か? I don't know. I really don't know. I do know that we do have a lot of lurkers. So I do not like at first when about lurkers, right? I always thought lurkers were bots. I'm sorry. I know there is like a more logical thing sometimes of like, you know, people don't actually chat on streams and stuff like that, like totally. But first for me, the size of me, you know, like for my channel, I've always thought that like sometimes there's bots, right? They don't want to talk to me, but that's mostly how I think. But ever since when someone on my mod team told me that they met a lurker, like a lurker Kumapan, I was in shock. I was in shock because I was like, what? I was in shock because like, I don't know. I don't know. What are you doing being so quiet here? Some gotcha streamers get suspicious boosts in views during sponsored streams. I do think that like definitely like the whole your niche, if your channel's very niche, then like when you do a certain stream of that niche, then there's totally like I do believe in the boost of people wanting to watch your like what you're known for. But like when you're not doing it, like the views go down and that makes me kind of sad. For sure, I lurk all the time. Who are you? Just kidding. Hi, bot here. Hi, bot here. I'm sad now. Come here, I love you. Don't leave. I'm just kidding. All right, you got me. You go. I'm the bot who gained a sentience. Don't tell anyone while I plot world dominant. No. No, come back. Come back. I'll treat you better, lurkers. But I do think that like it's ridiculous when people
bozo
who make posts on Twitter where they like be like, if you're a lurker, you're not actually helping my channel, blah blah blah, and like if you really care for me, then you would be more active in my streams. And I think that's kind of crazy too. Your chat, oh, my screen chat is frozen. Oh, I didn't realize. Let me see. Thank you for telling me. Why did it die? Refresh. Did it work? Someone write something. Okay, it's good. Also, Terry, thank you for being a member for 23 months. Hi, I'm Lurker. You are not Lurker. Only reason Skynet hadn't killed us yet is because it's busy watching Riko. I'm Chinese, so I'm basically a bot. That's crazy. It's true. Chat is frozen on screen. It's better now. It's better now. I mentioned the chat being frozen hours ago. Did you really? I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Ooh. I'm sorry. Ooh. You hate me. Oh no, you hate me. But yeah. Oh no, we have to predict the next drama that's gonna happen, guys. First time chatter here. Oh yeah, did you guys see the recent news for Digital Circus and how the last episode is gonna be a movie and then they're going to release it in theaters early, and then the actual like regular streaming for the movie is gonna be on the 19th of June. What do you guys think about it? Riko streams. Oh, okay. Humanity lives for once again. Damn. When I was gone, we were dying, huh? I see. I just thought the chat was broken, but that was our life. Oops. Gotta go now. Thanks for coming. Good night. Good night. Good night. It was also frozen earlier when I first joined back, but the stream was like 1 hour delayed. Ooh, really? It's gonna be early to do it. It's just thumbnail plus title. Pay to win, really. My friends are gonna spoil me. Yeah, I want to watch it. I totally want to watch it. But then again, the idea of being in theaters with Digital Circus fans kind of scares me. Will Pomni say chicken jockey or something? I don't know. I suspect that everyone will just die. If the case is where the ending is like everyone just dies and that's it, I'd be so angry because I've invested so much time of watching that, right? Yeah, the Digital Circus fans are scary. They are scary. So I don't think I want to be in a theater with them, you know? Yeah, the show is okay. The fans though. Yeah, the fans are so scary. Like, the amount of Pomni Jax fan art I see is like too much, to be honest. Anywho, I think I'm gonna probably end it here. But I have one more question. Someone asked, what if I tell you I've sent Maros to VTubers and I've seen them post very parasocial Twitter posts soon after? I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Anywho, how do you guys feel about that though? How do you feel when a person is very like GFE, like heavily GFE, and that's their brand and stuff like that? For you guys, is it like more of a like ooh, I'm like this is my fantasy, don't ruin it type of thing? Or do you feel ick from it, or like what, not healthy? But then like sometimes, like, you know, the moe of it is kind of cute, right? It obviously means that they want to marry me. Oh yeah? You think so? Like the VTubers being para or influencing audience to be more para? Yeah, like that, like both of that. Good thing you're more of a bro. Weirded out? Really? Cause like, you know, like I was reading some sentiment of people saying like ever since Nimi announced that she was getting married and stuff like that, like people said that there was like a huge shift in how they oshi like VTubers going out and everything like that, and they said like ever since that, like they can't see VTubing the same anymore, which I think that's super crazy. And like, you know, get like everybody has their own personal life, to like just leave them alone and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, it's like, to me, I think about it, and it's like a food for thought, you know? Yeah, maybe if they understand it's not real. It's not GFE, she's actually my girlfriend. Yeah, totally. Falls through the earth because I'm transparent. Not for me, it's just the way of making content, nothing more. But I know some people really take it seriously. Don't really watch GFE, wouldn't know. I do think that like people who are able to keep up the act of it is like, you're totally like I respect the craft that you can keep the character up for a very long time. Because like for me, I don't think I could even do that in general. Like I think it's very difficult to like act in that way, you know? So like that Gunpei did good. Oh, that name is so familiar. It definitely has to be a Manhero girl, isn't it? And went to war with the doll maker. Oh, I do remember that. That was crazy. I guess she took Gura graduations as a chance to not draw too much attention to her regarding that. I like the weird ones that provide a unique perspective on things, but not streamed, just pre-recorded. The roleplay is fascinating. I think that like when people who are able to like create a whole like experience, it's like I think that's like a craft that like nobody, like not many people can emulate in general. So yeah, but that's not something I could do, which like, you know, different strokes for different folks, you know. Then Gunpei lost the war, so ended her speed run there. Didn't she like reincarnate to something else? I'm pretty sure she did something like that. Didn't she? Pretty sure. Anywho. Thank you guys for watching today's stream. I'll see you on Sunday for Pokopia. Haha, stroke. I'm stroking. Okay, I'm gonna find a person to raid. I think I'm gonna raid into I'm gonna raid into okay, I'm gonna give you some options actually. Either a Pokopia stream, a horror game, or a RPG game. Yeah. Which one are you thinking of? Always having a chill time here. Thank you. No, thank you. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna go eat soon. I wonder, which one are you thinking of? The one with the biggest bazongas. Okay, that changes a lot because I think everyone is Petan in this situation. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna rate it to someone I normally have never rated before. So here we go. Be nice to this person. I like them. I think they're super cute. So here you go. This is the Pokopia stream. Bye everybody. Thanks for coming to my stream. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Remember, don't do anything bad, naughty, or anything illegal. Until then, I'll see you next stream. Otsu, Riko deshita. Bye bye.